And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to Ace Attorney. This is Rob, your host, MegaShadowFist, accompanying a second commentary. And when we last left off, the killer gave us an extra day. The radio transceiver ended up busting. Now we're in Wright & Co. offices and stuff. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. Alright, let's go ahead and talk. See if there's anything new to say. Nope, nothing there, but... I want to see if you have anything... Let's try the radio transceiver. The transceiver!
Oh, Mr. Nick! You should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing!
What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? Excuse me, I'm not doing the gumshoe voice. Why does it seem like every other recording session I just don't do it properly? It's the Carol voice, but just a little bit deeper. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic... Whoa! Whoa! Electromagnetic interference from Madame Guard's watch thing! Maybe that was it, because it uses... Oh, wow, that'd be interesting. Okay. I think that's what happened. Like, Madame Guard was trying to call him at the wrong time, and that caused electromagnetic interference. I think so. So what is this electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way...
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. The stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Huh, I'm gonna have to test that eventually.
Huh? Computer?
It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Really? Does that happen too? I don't know these things!
Oh, yes, the TV does do that! Oh, so that's what you're talking about!
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. I mean, you know how it is. When you learn something new, you're happy. Generally speaking, unless it's, something new that's rather unfortunate. So the room you were in, when that interference to the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Oh, okay. Something like, like a listening device or something. Ah. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Quinton's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it, I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Wait, Gumshoe? Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal, my fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. Looks like Gumshoe is all fired up. But before we do that, I just want to see if there's anything else maybe the detention center. So, my theory is that it was electromagnetic interference from Madame Guard's wristwatch, but I guess maybe there was something else. Criminal Affairs Department? No. Alright. Let's go ahead and go back to the crime scene then. Yeah, hotel lobby, that's where we need to go. Move. Viola. Why am I having like brain farts all the time? It's like, what are the names of all this place? I've been here like 8,000 times and I can't remember them for one reason or another. Hallway. And move again to Corrida's hotel room. Here we are. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Corrida's hotel room. Hey, you finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do
you mean you couldn't get it? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. Didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
It looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh? By who? It was probably like a science fair project, wasn't it? Me, of course! Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little run down. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. Magnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right. Now first let's turn the sweeper on. Next, touch the sweeper and take a real good look around the room with it, pal. You can see how strong the radio waves are in an area by looking at the check gauge. Once you find something that's giving off strong waves, the gauge will change. And when that happens, touch the gauge to really give the thing a long, hard stare. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug, got it, pal? Okay, this is interesting. It seems pretty loud here, let's go ahead and check this.
There doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio waves here, Mr. Nick. There, Mr. Nick. Keep a careful eye on the check gauge and let's try again.
This sweeper isn't exactly the best. Well, make do with what you have, right? Some of these sentences are just... Whoa, it's getting louder. Oh, right here. Let's check this. No, maybe it's just a little bit lower? Right here, check. What? The sweeper isn't... Okay. Wait, is it supposed to go slower? Or... Whoa! Right here! Oh, here we go. Lamp. Check. Listening device. Nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah, I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry. I'm the same way, I can't Jeez. Oh, what's this? Check! I want to say it's the bear. There's like the thing that's like 8 p.m. or something. Whatever. Oops, bumped into my pseudo desk.
Oh, what a lovely bear!
Ah! This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy... those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick!
Yes?
How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies?
Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, what the heck? Okay, let's see. We're getting closer, Right here, this lamp! Lamp, check. Listening device? Nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr.
This is really fun, actually. You shouldn't do, okay. Yeah, but I hate using light time. Hate using artificial light during the daytime. It just really bothers me. Why is the, okay. A cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
Ooh, what? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. I mean, she did. I'm pretty sure she didn't.
I'm sorry, I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Kudain Village. And Pearls has never lived outside of that village, so... Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. It's not. People have done it for several years. What about the... Yeah, I knew the boombox was gonna say something.
The radio is on and playing something! Oh, it's Kids Question Corner!
Professor, why is the Earth round? Or that's probably like a kid. Professor, why is the Earth round?
Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick?
Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls? The heck? The tomato juice! Well, what if it's the... I'm gonna try it. No, it doesn't look like it is. I was like, maybe it's a wine glass. That would be interesting. Whoa, okay. That's the one off as soon as I switched. Oh, it's the alarm clock. I swear it's the alarm clock.
Wow, there's a really delicious loaf of bread in there.
Looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder.
Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective always says gotta keep the trail and crime scene warm.
I think the keep warm in that case is a little more metaphorical. Okay. What about this bear? Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock. I swear it's the bear. The alarm clock.
What's wrong? Why do you look troubled?
I just can't imagine the listening device being inside this alarm clock. It just sort of reminded me of something that happened Oh, I know what you're talking about. He's talking about the first two cases. You guys remember with the alarm clock? It wasn't like that was involved in 2 murders actually, the first and the second case of the previous game. It just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago.
Oh.
Well, anyway, it looks like the listening device isn't in here. That was the thing that murdered Mia Fey. Remember, Mr. Red White smacked the crap out of her? But it was made by Larry Butts to give to his fiance, or not really his fiance, but his girlfriend.
What's this?
It's a small video camera. No listening device in this gizmo.
Everyone's trying to make everything smaller and smaller lately, aren't they, Mr. Nick?
That's what it seems like.
But I want to grow bigger and bigger.
Well, eating only vegetables isn't going to help you there. You have to eat meat too. Okay, what about the laptop? There's no listening device in this notebook computer, huh?
What's the notebook computer?
Do you know what a notebook is?
Yes, it's a small book of paper that you can write on. So?
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick, what's a laptop?
I knew that was gonna happen. What if it's in the... Okay, let's check.
Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll go get more water for it.
Okay, sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten all about looking for the listening device. Okay. What about this?
What's this? It sort of looks like a hot water pot, but...
Oh, well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess. But instead of hot water, coffee comes out.
Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that oranges comes out of?
I don't think there's anything like that, Pearls. Sorry. Besides, hot orange juice sounds disgusting. It's like hot Kool-Aid. Have you guys ever seen that video? Anyway. Seriously. Nothing here. That's gonna be that. That's a cell phone. Oh, the suitcase. Let's check this. And here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual here, I think.
A dryer? Oh! If you use it next to the TV, it'll make the screen look all weird, right?
Yeah.
And when that happens, it's called electromagnetic interference, right?
Hey, good memory, Pearls.
I will never forget it for the rest of my life.
I wonder if they're gonna reference that in future games. Okay. There's that. Did we check the actual, like, the refrigerator itself?
This is a refrigerator, right?
I really don't think the listening device is in something like this.
Because it's filled with nothing but healthy vegetable juices, right?
Yeah, sure. What does that have to do with listening devices? Okay. The bear! I can't find anything. Where is it? I've checked everything. I've checked that. I've checked that. I've checked that. I've checked that. Did we check this? This is a cell phone, right? It's a TV. It's a TV's remote control, but it doesn't look like the listening device is in here.
So I was thinking, I wonder if a TV remote works on other things, like, could I make you change your expression like TV channels? Zip!
Hey! But if I could, the people I would give the old mute button to. Well, I don't think it's going to work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay. What is that?
What's this?
It's a small video camera. No listening device in this gizmo. Yeah, this is actually old stuff. to be very careful here. We have to be careful of the most minor. That's the laptop. Nothing there. It's got, maybe it's in one of these. What, it was getting really loud for a second, wasn't it? Oh, it's because we're getting close to that, which is the teapot? Or what?
Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll go get more water for it.
Okay, sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten all about looking for the listening device. And that's the coffee maker. Hold on. Right there, right there. Let's check.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. That's what I think. Of course it was in the biggest bear in the frickin' room, right, ladies and gentlemen? Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what they've got. See what we've got.
No, you can't! Such a violent act!
Oomph.
No!
Poor Pearls. Excuse me. Ah, here it is. It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. What emitter? A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
Okay, let's go ahead and talk, Mr. Gumshoe. See if I have anything to say about... Oh, he has 3 new things to say, huh? Let's go ahead and go to camera first. So this tiny thing is a camera? Well, I mean, what else would it be, right? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. This is only the camera part here, pal. The videotape recorder, the tape inside of it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into the video waves and then is sent to the recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right! Spike, almost got a spicy camera. Spy camera added to the court record. I'm actually surprised that Gumshoe actually knows so much about electronic devices. I would have never expected him to. But anyway, so what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends footage that the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's the timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can see it for a certain time? Set it?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. Oh, 8 p.m. you say? Wow, who'da thunk? 8 p.m.? That was the time when the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I'd guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape! What? And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Wow. This is getting more and more. I really like this case.
So there was a camera? Is this bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Corrida this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who this person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh!
Is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear added to the court record. I got it! What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you going to do? I'm gonna go around and go to the electronics shop and see if I can find out who bought this. That's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! It's morphin' time, ladies and gentlemen.
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
You always manage to do things the most ineffective way. That's gotta be like, that's either Lady Von Karma or Edgeworth. Ag! You'll have to excuse me, I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet, we still have to find her. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and there are very few that are exported here. What? The camera and the transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can you really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. See you soon, right? Wait! What? Why are you doing this? Because, as I've mentioned before, Edgeworth hates criminals. Like, you know, he wants to get the guilty party thrown in jail. So, I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer? Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. It's not Adrian Andrews, come on. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal from Mr. Ongard. And this card, Shelley the Killer. Maya. The only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. I don't know, like, I don't know why I read it like that. It's just like, because the music just suddenly ended, I just thought that, you know, it wouldn't have made sense to just say that normally. As you said, only thing I can do is find the truth. I don't know. I think it just fit the atmosphere, because, I don't know. Yes. Now, it looks like it's morphing time again. We're gonna start the court case. Well, or not. No, it's gonna be the second half of the investigation section, and then the court case is gonna be 4-1 and 4-2, I think. March 22nd, 9:14 p.m., Gatewater Hotel, Corrida's hotel room. Hey, 9:14. I was born on September 14th. It's past 9 o'clock p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to you, see if you have anything new to say. The real killer! So, the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But, if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? that person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Okay. The assassin's client.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Mrs. Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was a client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then... No, it can't be.
Matt on guard himself? I want to say it was Matt on guard. Was it Matt?
If Mr. On-Guard really did hire the assassin,
then he is not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
But it can't be Mr. On-Guard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. On-Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? That was a very specific question. No, he didn't kill Mr. Corrida. He didn't. You should have asked if he knew something about the killing. That would have been a better thing. Because if he hired the killer, technically he didn't kill him. I mean, he's associated with it, but you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. So if he took like forgetful potions or not, that wouldn't matter. Even if he remembered everything, this is too specific of a question. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. Something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls?
Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had his hands on a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. On-Guard's secret? What is the secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That reminds me. Mr. On-Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. On-Guard. There's no way around it now. But you know what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen? We haven't saved pretty much. Actually, we've saved a couple of times. Actually, we just saved like not too long ago, like as soon as the next section began. But anyway, we'll go talk to Juan On-Guard in the next episode. So yeah, Juan On-Guard, Matt On-Guard. But yeah, that's true. That was too specific of a question. If Matt On-Guard hired an assassin, he technically didn't kill him. Sure, he would be assigned. He would still be sentenced guilty for murder, but he didn't kill him per se. If you know what I mean. It's all about semantics. It's all about semantics. So really, I think that was too specific of a question. I think that's the biggest problem with the Magatama. So, as someone mentioned, if someone has like schizophrenia, amnesia, they're possessed. Apparently, I don't know. I heard that apparently someone in the next game is supposed to be possessed for some reason or another. I'm not quite sure who. Don't tell me who it is, because I'm pretty sure that would be a spoiler. But anyway, what was I saying though? Oh yeah, but that doesn't matter. It's if you ask a question that's too specific, and the person can technically get away with telling the person can get if you ask too specific of a question, a person would have no reason to lie because they wouldn't fit into that specific category, and thus no Cyclops would appear. That's what I think anyway. So, with that being said, that's neither here nor there. As I usually say, let's go ahead and end off the recording session. So, if you like this video, the series of videos, please feel free to leave a like. If you thought it was cool, please feel free to subscribe and join the open brother today. Also, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!